4 girls. The idea of the ratio, it does not say that if I have a ratio of 3 to 4, that does not mean ان انا actually عندي 3 students و 3 boys و 4 girls. No. This means that for every 3 there are 4, which means if I have 6 boys, I'll have on front of them 8 girls and so on. Now we use the ratio to find any missing term. So if I told you that the ratio still is boys to girls is 3 to 4, and then I told you I have 10 boys in this class, how many girls should be there? I'll cross multiply to get the number of girls. طيب ايه tricks that happen in the ratios? The tricks happens when we discuss, for example, the totals. So what if I told you that عندنا boys and girls as well, and the ratio of them is 2 to 3, but I told you that the whole class has 50 students. I want to know how many girls are there. So you're not given the number of boys, you're not given the number of girls, yet you're given the total of the boys and the girls, which means ان انا مش هينفع احط ال 50 دي تحت ال 3 ولا تحت ال 2 لانها ولا هم boys ولا هم girls. ينفع احطها فين؟ then اكريت حاجه اسمها total ratio. ايه التوتال ريشيو؟ ان انا اعمل الاثنين دول بلس بعض، 2 بلس 3، التوتال ريشيو المفروض تكون 5. المفروض بقى دلوقتي بما ان بقى عندي حاجه اسمها total, I can put under that one النمبر التوتال of the students which is 50. لو عايز اعرف الجيرلز قد ايه I'll cross multiply 50 times 3 divide by 5. لو عايز اعرف البويز قد ايه I'll cross multiply 50 times 2 now divide by 5. This will come out as 20 and this one will come out as 30. Does this make sense, everyone? Yes or no? ولا ايه؟
I didn't really understand it.
You ايه؟
I didn't understand it.
طيب ask me about something. What do you understand? What do you know? Or tell me what do you know?
I understand like the boys and girls 3 to 4 and 10, and we don't know what the other number is. But they gave us the total is 50, right?
Yeah. Now this is another question. You're given that the total of the class is 50 students. So
Okay.
what should you do? Like you understand that here you were given the boys, so you were able to put the boys under the boys and cross multiply, correct?
Mm-hmm.
In this one, the 50 goes under what? They're not the boys and they're not the girls. Then where should they go? They should go under the total because the 50 is the total. It's all boys and girls together, correct?
Yes.
So I created a new place, a new total by adding the ratios, and I got the total of the ratios. And I'll put under that total the actual total of the students, which is the 50. That will get me the actual number of the girls or the actual number of the boys, however I want, by still cross multiplying.
I'm a bit confused. So you add 2 and 3 and you get 5. It's going to be 5 over 50.
I added 2 and 3. That's the first thing. So it got me 5. Why did I do the 5? Yeah,
so you can get the number for the other amounts of boys and girls.
Because I'm not given the actual number of girls or the actual number of boys. I'm only given the actual total, correct?
Yes.
So I needed a new ratio that has the total in it. So I created a new column for the total.
Mm-hmm.
So now instead of just 2 and 3 as ratios, there is a total for the ratio which is 5, right?
Yes.
طيب, if I told you دلوقتي حالا يا علي, focus. If I told you that the boys are 10, where are you going to substitute the 10? Where are you going to put the 10?
Under the 2.
Okay, so if I told you that the total is 50, where are you going to put the 50?
Under the total.
That's exactly what happened. Then if you need to find the girls, what are you going to do?
30.
No, if you need to find the girls, how يعني we get the 30?
You cross multiply.
Then what is confusing you? You understand?
Yeah, I got it. There was just
I know. Right. Now,
no, I was just
no,
thank you.
No, it is a thought. Everyone else is this clear ولا لا؟ طب خليني أشرح example تاني. This is a very important one, okay? So bear with me شوية معلش. it says here there's a specific hospital. Actually no, wait, بدل 10 نحل الأول 3. You'll understand it better and then I'll show you the 10, the one that has the trick. So check 13, sorry. Check this one. It says Maria downloaded to her music library a total of 350 pop and rock music songs. Sorry. If the ratio of pop to rock is 3 to 11, how many rock songs are there in Maria's library? So please focus على ازاي بحل الاوردر ببتدي منين and so on. أول ما لقيت ratio قلت لازم أكتب الريشيو. It's ratio between what? Between pop and rock. So I'll just write P and R. لازم أكتب بنفس الترتيب اللي هو كتبه. So they said pop to rock. So pop first and then rock second. The ratio came 3 to 11. I write it this way. 3 and then these two dots and then 11. This is how I write or translate the ratio. They then told me Maria downloaded to her library a total of 350 pop and rock all together. So this means that I need to find a total for the ratio as well. So what's the total ratio? It's 3 plus 11, which is 14. This 350 should go where? Should go under the total, 350. Then I should check what do they want? They want the rock ones. They want this one. So I'll cross multiply here. 350 times 11 divided by 14. Does that make sense, يا جماعة?
Yes.
Everyone, we're all good? Appreciate it. طيب, so this is an exact application of what I just explained earlier, but on a word problem. Now check this. This one has a tiny trick in it. I want you to read it. I'll give you 2 minutes. Think about it. Don't say an answer. Just keep the notes and keep your thinking with you. I'll ask random person to tell me what do they think, okay? So 2 minutes, please, to think about this one. Give it your best shot. Think about it very hard and so on. 2 minutes started now. Any of you got an answer already?
Yes.
Perfect. Perfect. 20 seconds remaining.
Shall I tell you my answer, Mister, or send it in the chat, or
Just send it on WhatsApp.
Okay.
Okay. Well done, both of you. طيب, let's discuss what you guys got. it says in a hospital the medical staff is composed of 34 doctors, 68 nurses. So I have 34 doctors and 68 nurses. How many additional doctors, زيادة, should join the hospital in order for the ratio of the doctors to the total number of medical staff to become 3:7? This is tricky because the question has two ratios at the same time. They're not related to each other. أو they're related to each other, but you have to think about them شوية. What do I mean by that? أول حاجة قال لي عليها، قال لي إن في doctors و nurses. So there is doctors and there are nurses. And then بقى بيتكلم بعد كده على ال total medical staff, which means I need كمان to find the total. طب what is the ratio right now of doctors to nurses? There are 34 doctors and 68 nurses. So the ratio right now is قد إيه أو إزاي أجيبها؟
1/2.
You actually don't really need to find the simplest form of it. دي ميزة الريشيو. I can leave them زي ما هم. كل اللي محتاج أعرفه إيه؟ إن أنا التوتال بتاعي كام؟ 34 plus 68 يعني كام؟
102.
طيب I need أعرف قد إيه، أزود قد إيه على الدكتورز عشان يبقى الريشيو تبقى 1:7. أزود هنا قد إيه على الدكتورز. Now please understand something. إن الأماونت اللي هزوده على الدكتورز، أنا لما أزود الدكتورز ما كده التوتال ميديكال ستاف كمان زاد. يعني لو جبت 3 دكتورز زيادة يبقى التوتال كمان زاد 3. سو أنا عايز أزود على الدكتورز عدد أنا ما أعرفوش، يعني يبقى 34 plus X، وعايز أزود على التوتال نفس الرقم. Then I want إن الريشيو تطلع 1:7. In this case عايز تطلع 1:7. Find X. I'll cross multiply. I'll say that 102 plus X is equals to 7 multiplied by 34 plus X. Solve to find the value of X. And I'll re-explain this عشان عارف إن في ناس لسه متلخبطة.
238 plus 7x.
So هيبقى عندي 6x equals to
136.
136, which means X is equals the 17 صح؟ 17. So 17 more doctors are needed. Let me quickly كده go through اللي حصل.
مستر انا عندي سؤال، احنا ليه ما حطيناش 3؟ انا حطيت 3
فين؟
ليه حطيت 1؟ مش هي المفروض 3؟
3.
فلو كده يبقى ده 306
3 عشان كده اصلا ارقام مش مظبوطه. اليمين صح بس دي مش مظبوطه.
هتبقى 306 بلس 3x.
ماشي بس give me a second. Let me quickly go through اللي حصل تاني. طيب واحده واحده. اول حاجه عندي دكتورز ونيرسز دلوقتي حالا. عندي 34 دكتور و68 نيرسز. يبقى كده التوتال ميديكال ستاف بتاعي قد ايه؟ I added them together and they came out as 102 medical staff. ده الكيس دلوقتي. هو عايز يعمل كيس تانية. So that's another ratio. I can't do it تحتها. I have to create a new ratio. الريشيو الجديدة between مين ومين؟ Between the doctors and the total right away. It has nothing to do with the nurses خالص. بس هو عايز الريشيو تبقى كام؟ تبقى 3:7. عايز اعرف بقى ازود قد ايه على الدكتورز عشان يبقى الكيس تبقى 3:7. التريك انك تبقى عارف ان اللي هتزوده على الدكتورز whatever amount that I'm going to add على الدكتورز needs to be added على التوتال as well. لان لو زودت الدكتورز 3 دكتورز then التوتال ميديكال ستاف هيزيد معاهم 3 ستاف ممبرز. سو دلوقتي انا محتاج احط الارقام الجديده دي اللي هي 34 بلس اكس، هم دول الدكتورز الجداد اللي انا عايزهم، و102 بلس اكس ده التوتال ميديكال ستاف اللي انا عايزه. لو عايز اطلع الاكس بكام هيوز البروبورشن دي، فهعمل كروس مالتيبليكيشن. المفروض اعمل 3 times this and 7 times this. Now let's do it here. 3 times 102 plus x is supposed to be equals to على طول 7 multiplied by 34 plus x. 3 times 102 is 306 plus 3 times x is 3x. 7 times 34 is 238 plus 7 times x, which is 7x. I'll put the x's on the same side and I'll put the numbers on the other side. هعمل 306 minus 238. This is supposed to be equals to 7x minus 3x. This will get me here 4x equals 306 minus 238 is 68. Then x will be equals to 68 divided by 4, which means that x must be equals to 17 كده فعلا برضه صح؟
Yes.
And that's every step of it.
However,
Please,
Mr. Can't we just directly take the 17 as
and try
it
them
is
out.
clearly that the doctor's value or initial value is divided by 17, and the nurse's value is also divided by 17. The total is also divided by 17.
That works because in this case the numbers seems to be divisible and easy, but you wouldn't try them out, or if you can't figure them out by looking at them it would be much harder. صح؟ فاهم اقصد ايه؟ يعني انت حظك حلو ان النمبرز دي 38 و 68 اصلا وهما الاثنين they're doubles of each other, ده 1 to 2 وبتاع, so it's easy to think of the numbers. بس لو النمبرز اتغيرت شويه وبقى الموضوع اصعب to notice, you just need to know how to do it step by step عادي. ف it's good to know both. فاهم؟
Yes, Mr. Tillman. Also, substitution, I thought
Works.
was a bit faster too.
Works, substitution works 100%. بس برضو I think ان I always prefer to know step by step how did I find my final answer عشان لو في أي mistake في النص أعرف أفix it. This is me. You can اللي هي يحيى فين؟ يحيى هنا ولا فين؟
أنا هنا يا مستر.
يحيى you could have added 34 plus 17 و 102 plus 17 وتشوف الريشيو هتبقى 3 to 7 ولا لأ عشان أنت بتحب تجرب.
يعني بدل ما أعمل 300 times 102 times x ممكن أبدل x على طول ب 17؟
ممكن طبعا.
تمام.
وممكن من قبل ما تعمل الايكويشن دي خالص من الأول خالص تعمل الرقم ده بلس مثلا 21 وال 102 برضه بلس 21 واللي هيطلعوا لو عملتهم ديفايدد بعض الانسر طلعت 3 over 7 تبقى كده الريشيو مظبوطه. لو ما طلعتش 3 over 7 تبقى الريشيو مش مظبوطه.
ثانية يعني أعمل كده 34 times مثلا 17
تايمز بلس
وبعدين
بلس عشان انا دول اديشنال. يس.
ولو الريشيو طلعت 3 to 7 أو الرقم اللي هو عايزه تبقى صح.
انت عايز 34 بلس حاجه over 102 بلس حاجه تطلع لي الانسر 3 over 7 اللي هي الريشيو اللي هو ايه اللي عليها اللي هي 3 to 7. ده اللي انت عايزه. فانت هتقعد تجرب بقى. ممكن مكان الاكس تحط 21 مره وتشوف 3 over 7 ولا لا، تحط 19 تحط 17 وتشوف. دي طريقه كمان. فاهم؟ It's good again to know more than one way دايما to solve the question. في حد مش فاهم الكويستشن ده يا جماعه؟ This is بالنسبه لي مهمه قوي. في حد مش فاهمه؟
clear.
طب ممكن عشان بس واثقين ان الناس حالتها كويسه وموقفها جميل وفاهمه، ممكن بليز open up Google Classroom P2. لا مش P2 sorry. Yes P3. P3 is much harder كمان يا جماعه. P1 الاول. طب خلينا start ب P1. P1 في 2 questions منهم احنا حليناهم مع بعض so it shouldn't take you that much time. P1 has a total of 5 questions. The first 2 احنا حليناهم بتاعت الهوسبيتال وميديكال ستاف وماريا برضو دي حليناهم. باقي بقى اللي عليكم. I'll give you 6 minutes for those questions. Please again show me your best عشان to understand whether you do understand فعلا ولا لأ. If you don't I'll figure something out. I'll do something else to support يعني. So P1 6 minutes. Start it now. So I have 2 numbers. They are in the ratio of 2 to 5 right now. If I removed 9 from each, so I don't know what are the values of each, but if one of them is x, then what's the value of the other one? How do I get this one? By cross multiplying. So this one is supposed to be equals to x times 5 divided by 3, which is 5x over 3. Let's assume that these are the two numbers. So في أي وقت I'm not sure what are the numbers or I don't know the number, I substitute a variable instead of it like x or y or whatsoever. So أنا عندي again two numbers حطيت الريشيوز بتاعتهم which are 3 to 5. I don't know what they are, but if the first one is x, I can figure out what's the other one in terms of x. So بقى 5x over 3, as if those are the two numbers. Now they say 9 is subtracted from each. So I'll remove from the first one 9, and I'll remove from the second one as well 9. So the first one minus 9 and the second one minus 9. The new numbers are in the ratio. These two new numbers are now in the new ratio of 12 to 23. So it's now these are in the ratio of 12 to 23. Cross multiply. Get the value of x. It's 12 bracket 5x over 3 minus 9. You're allowed the calculator definitely in this one. 23 multiplied by x minus 9. Once you get the value of x, you'll substitute it here, because this will get me the bigger number. No, we'll not substitute it here. We'll substitute it in the original one. I'll show you this. Wait, let's get the x first. I don't understand anything. Okay, let me repeat it. But please stop me, Muhammad, في النص. So remove or unmute your mic and go with me through the whole thing. Okay.
طب مستر عندي سؤال. أنا كتبت 3x minus 9 over 5x minus 9 equals 12 over 23.
لا ما أنا مش فاهم. wait يا هيثم مش فاهم. wait بس wait.
ماشي.
So عندي الريشيو أهي again is 3 to 5. محمد معايا طيب؟
ايوه مستر معاك.
اوكي. هقول لك حاجة ممكن تانية تنفع معاك أكتر. هو if the ratio is 3 to 5 يعني لو الأولاني 3x يبقى التاني كام؟
5x.
This is the ratio of 3 to 5 مظبوط. So assume that these are the two numbers for the time being. Okay.
Okay.
Now they said that they'll subtract 9 subtracted from each number. So من ال 3x هشيل 9 ومن ال 5x برضه هشيل 9. The ratio of these two دلوقتي became كام؟ 12 to
23.
So المفروض اكتب فوقيهم الريشيو بتاعتهم 12 to 23 مظبوط؟ تعرف تجيب الاكس كده ولا لا؟ زي السؤال اللي فات اللي احنا حليناه اللي كان فيه اكسس ده. كروس مالتبلاي صح؟ مش قوي.
اوكي.
كروس مالتبلاي. So المفروض يكون عندي دلوقتي new equation 12 بعدين bracket 5x minus 9 equals 23 bracket 3x minus 9. Is this okay?
ايوه.
طيب تعالى نحسب دول. 12 times 5 يعني 60x و12 مع كالكوليتر بقى عشان ننجز الموضوع ده. يطلع 108 equals 23 times 3 يعني 69. 23 times 9 is 230 minus
207.
207 or 227? 207 صح?
207.
Okay. Now put the x's on one side and numbers on the other side. So يبقى عندي negative 108 plus 207. كل ده is equals to the 69x minus ال 60x. فعندي هنا 9x equals this one will come out as
99.
Then x is equals to 99 divided by 9 يعني ال x ب 11. طيب هو عايز ايه؟ هو عايز ال biggest of mean of these two numbers. What's the biggest number عامة طلع؟ فأنا لازم actually figure them out. What's the biggest number؟ ايه هم النمبرز؟ فين في ده؟ ادي اول واحد ودي تاني واحد. اكيد ال 5x المفروض يكون اكبر واحد صح؟
ايوه.
So بدل الاكس احط 5 تبقى 55.
تمام.
مش قوي يعني.
لا تمام. لا تمام فعلا.
والله it turns out I didn't understand the question. That's why I got the answer wrong.
You got a wrong answer for this one. But
Yes, Mr. I answered as the two numbers that make up the ratio of 3 and 5.
what do you okay لا okay you got it
I
this
tried
way.
to find the value of two numbers that have the ratio of 3 over 5, and if we subtract 9 we get the ratio of 12 over 23.
ما هو that's the thing.
Got the whole
What you're
answer wrong,
thinking
yeah.
of يا Jed is this is لا it's true بس in order to put this into math terms أي حاجة مش عارفها I'll substitute instead of it an x وهيطلع لي نفس الثيري دي. فاهم حاجة؟
فهمت.
طيب
طب مستر هو لو كان اداني answer choices كنت ممكن اعمل ايه؟
تجرب ازاي؟ هتحط هتعملها لا هتبقى اصعب to be honest هتبقى اصعب for you to understand ازاي تجربها اصلا.
يعني لازم بالطريقه العاديه.
يعني لازم هتضطر برضو تكريت an equation عشان تفهم اللي هتجربه ده يبقى فين. ما هو ده الاكس. فاهم؟ هيبقى اصعب مش اسهل انك تجرب فيها دي.
طب هو احنا ضربنا ال 11 على 5 ومش 3 ليه؟
عشان هو بيقول لي what is the biggest number. ما هو اكيد 3x ال 5x اكيد اكبر من 3x.
تمام.
فاهم؟
مستر انا عملت كل حاجه وصلت ل 11 وبعدين عملت -9 في الاخر.
لا ما هو عشان قال لي biggest number عامة فانا كنت لازم ارجع للنمبرز الرئيسية كمان.
ايوه ما انا طلعت
لان الاثنين التانيين دول هو اوريدي شال منهم كل واحده فيهم 9 فانت عارف ان هم اصغر مش اكبر.
ماشي.
Alina, is this the one you're asking about يا حبيبتي؟
Yeah, Mr. I got it. Thank you.
Most welcome. علي ونورين.
Yeah, Mr.
Are you good?
Yes, I'm fine.
نورين طلعت ولا لسه؟ يعني كويس ماشيين ولا ايه؟
Would you suggest Khan Academy for practicing with like extra questions and stuff?
لا. To be honest.
What do you think LCTs?
Here, the ones that I've been sending
all
you.
The videos and everything?
The ايه؟
What if I want like a lot of questions?
Go for the tests.
The actual test? Okay, so thank you.
Oh, still, it's on the website as well.
Yeah, okay. Same website from school, yeah?
True.
Thank you.
Most welcome. This one says Tanta University is an Egyptian university. كل ده ملوش لازمة. حلينا السؤال ده قبل المرة اللي فاتت على فكرة مع بعض. بس anyway قلت لكم من أول هنا this is what actually starts to make sense. They're saying there are 3,636 students attend the faculty of medicine. دول total students. The ratio of female to male, so female first, 2 males is 11 to 25. You see فكرة الكتابة يا جماعة مهمة قوي. يعني writing down دي حاجة أساسية لازم تكتب. So لازم أجيب ال total of the ratio. 11 plus 25 that's 36. ال actual total اللي هي 3,636 المفروض يتحط تحت ال total of the ratio. هو عايز how many males are there, so apparently عايز دي فهعمل cross multiplication. ف 3636 multiplied by 25 divided by 36 and the answer will come out as B, which is 2,525. This one is easy, correct? Moving on to this one, you're given already برضو this is called a pie graph or a circle graph. You're told the percentages of the school education, the university education, the healthcare, but you're not told the percentages of the vaccinations or the economic crisis. You were told, though, that the ratio of the vaccination to the economic crisis was 3 to 2. محمد انت unmuted بتسأل ولا عشان ما يبقاش في حوار. خلاص unmuted.
محمد جلال يرماش.
خلاص unmuted anyway. No worries. So vaccination is again and economic crisis the ratio is 3 to 2. Now what's the total of the ratios? The total is supposed to be 3 plus 2 اللي هو 5. طب what is the percentage of both the vaccination and economic crisis together. How do I figure it out? I'll do 100 minus ال 39 وminus ال 15 وminus ال 26. So I'll remove من ال 100 اللي هي السيركل جراف كلها، شيل منها الهيلث كير، شيل منها السكول education، شيل منها الكلام ده. This should get me both ال vaccination وال economic crisis على بعض. That would be 20. So both together, the vaccination and economic crisis together is supposed to represent 20%. المفروض احط ال 20% تحت التوتال. Now هو عايز ايه؟ هو عايز ال vaccination قد ايه؟ اللي هم ال 3 دول كانوا قد ايه؟ So I'll cross multiply this way. I'll do 3 multiplied by 20 واللي هيطلع divide by 5. The answer will become 12. So 12% is the answer. Does this make sense?
Yes, clear.
طيب how can we make this specific question harder؟ يعني ازاي يجي ويبقى الموضوع أصعب شوية؟ لو قال لي for example إن النمبر أو ال total number of أو the total what's it called the total people they asked were مثلا 2,500 people. So what is the amount of people who voted for vaccination؟ ساعتها كنت كل اللي هعمله ان ال 12% دي هعملها تايمز العدد الاوفرول بتاع الناس اللي سالوهم اللي هو ال 2000 مثلا.
هو مستر
يس.
هو ما تبعت لي اللينك بتاع الويب؟
اكتب على جوجل احمد صبري ماث او اكتب احمد كي صبري دوت كوم.
لا انا عندي، لا انا نفسي بقى بتكلم عن اللينك اللي هو اعمل فيه
ACT. I will. Now those are every single question in P1. I do not want to keep you longer, but I want you to know and the homework for this time is a bit longer than expected, but it's extremely important. We need now خلاص to start going into the harder actually questions, not just a specific topic وخلاص. Your homework is P2 and P3, also P1, 2, 3, and 4. This is out of a test without a calculator. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are out of a test without a calculator. So these will have all different topics. But P2 and P3 are only about ratios and proportions. If you don't mind, please do the exit ticket. I liked what you said last time, and that's the reason why I did not again go through the percentage except for the questions that you guys asked for. Please give me an honest, true feedback. Before you go, I'd like to ask you something I'd like to ask you your opinion on something. What do you guys think? I honestly believe in going into a class اللي هو there's an explanation and then there's an applying part اللي هو انتوا بتحلوا فيه and then explanation and then applying and then explanation and applying and so on is much better than having one class for just explanation and then one class for just solving questions and then again one class explanation and so on. So I wanted to ask you, what do you guys think? Maybe this isn't something that you would prefer, or you may feel like إنه لا أنا بحب الكلاس اللي كله فيه شرح من أوله لآخره. I honestly believe in this isn't a good thing, but maybe this is for you a good one, specifically إنها هتبقى برضه recorded so you can refer back to it. I don't mind خالص changing and adapting to however you guys prefer, but I need your feedback في الحتة دي, okay?
يا مستر.
So let me know.
بس انك تعمل ابلاي بعد ما تشرح الحاجه احسن عشان المعلومه تثبت في مخنا. يعني لو واجهنا مثلا سؤال زي ده في امتحان يبقى فاكرين الطريقه بس.